In most cultures of the world, the birth of a child heralds great joy and celebration. That's because children are believed to be special gifts from God. In Nigeria, hundreds of thousands of children are born daily, but a lack of proper care leaves many as victims of forced labor. This practice has denied many Nigerian children of school age their rights to basic education and proper development.
This is something that my mother said when I was a little girl, that every child should enjoy their childhood. And child labor does not allow that to happen. Child labor puts a child, that's less than, an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, who then becomes an adult overnight.
Child labor has a tradition in Nigeria, and poverty is a major driver. This cruel act of modern-day slavery has become a substantial source of income for many poor families who willfully send their children to work as domestic servants in the big cities. But few working children obtain benefits for their labor. Many are used and even sexually abused.
It is prevalent in Nigeria because of poverty, obviously. The poverty rate in this country is very, very high. Right now, there is no average family. At least growing up, we used to have average family. But right now, it is either you're poor or you're rich. So these parents that are so poor look at child labor as one of their sources of income.
Traditionally, children have worked with their families, but today children are forced to work for their family and their own survival.
There is nothing wrong with help if your mother, like this widow here, who sells water, pineapple, oranges and whatnot in the market. The kids come after school, they help her to sell that. That's different. But to send children off now, hawking, or sending them, parting them up to a rich man so that he or she can just be a house help for very little return, not even, basic necessities of life, I think is very bad.
The number of child workers in Nigeria is estimated at 15 million. And along the route of West Africa, the country has become a major transit point for child trafficking. Many of the children end up in farmlands and plantations. Others provide pleasure and amusement as child sex workers. But a few lucky ones pick up jobs on the streets, hawking different ways. The jobs are often tedious, exposing the children to the dangers of criminal life, prostitution and drugs. Some are even forced as child beggars.
They sell them because some people can come and deceive the parents or deceive the children themselves with a little bit of money, and then they take them to other parts of this country to end up in virtual slavery, using them as house helps and whatnot, giving them very little money, or even locking them up, as we found in some parts of the country, and using them for prostitution. And they're pregnant and they have kids, and then they sell these kids again. Or some of them are even sent overseas on the guise that, we're going to help you to better your education or to find jobs for you. When they get to overseas, they find it's the reverse. They're either locked up again and used as sex slaves in the hotels, or they are used as, house helps, and they do menial jobs.
Nigeria has laws protecting children, but the laws have been too silent to curb the practice. The weak laws make it difficult to prosecute and punish offenders.
Every country in this world, every developed country has a law that protects the child. There's no child that should work before they're 16 years old, is what I would say, even though there are other jobs that somebody that's 14 or 15 can do. But legally, a child should not be in the workforce until they're at least 16. And other countries have those laws, and we just need leaders who would be bold enough. We need courageous leaders who would be bold enough to say enough is enough. We need to do something about this and stop this, degradation of our young people.
It's a hard life for many children who have fallen victims. But only a change of attitude could save many more children from going through the same ordeal.